How's it going, guys? Dougie here at the Hardwood in historic downtown Cuero, Texas, and this is our 10th virtual happy hour, fueled by Ranch House Spirits. And to sell number... Who fucked up again? Did I just cuss? Okay, screw the internet. What's up? Are we on? Are we starting over? Oh. So anyways, Dougie at the historical downtown Hardwood, whatever. So, 10th episode. Thank you guys so much for sticking around with us. Again, fueled by Ranch House Spirit. Like, you know, like it's like your 10th episode. It's like, you would say like a decade or like D10. Not, like a bicentennial, a freaking centennial. Like, is there a number? Anyways, thank y'all. So we're going to celebrate with margaritas. Don't know much about tequila. I know I enjoy it. And I know I enjoy margaritas, so we're just going to do a couple of variations, things like that. If you have a margarita recipe, leave it in the comments below. Really appreciate it. So before we even go a little bit farther, I want to say thank you for everybody that has been so consistent in watching us every week and leaving us money in our Venmo. It's been helping us out so much. And if you would please go over to our YouTube channel, subscribe, and come back, let us know you subscribed. You get 2 entries into the raffles, and if you're already subscribed, just remind us, and you get 1 entry in the raffle. And there you go. Also, the Hardwood's open. We opened up this past Wednesday, and thank you all for this love and support, and for cheering us on and getting us to where we are. So please, come in. We have a really weird layout now, and we have a number provided on our Facebook and on our Instagram and things like that. The idea is just to call ahead, especially if you're coming from out of town, because I would just hate for you guys to come all the way and not be able to grab a seat because it's full. We are a very small bar, so we have very limited seating. I'm talking about like 15 seats right now. You're not even allowed to sit at the bar. You're not even allowed to stand at the bar. But we're just trying to play by the rules and work our way in and get it all going. But anyways, I want to thank, for episode 10, I want to thank Matt, a.k.a. Matty, a.k.a. Matty Malort, a.k.a. Matty Mustache, a.k.a. Matty Bubatti, and of course, Morgan, a.k.a. Morgan, a.k.a. Morgan the Grouch. And we also have a special guest bartender inside today, Amanda. She's kicking butt. She's helping us out in a bind, and she's doing a great job, and she looks great behind the bar, and I'm so excited that she's here helping us out. But anyways, let's get into the margarita. Cue music, boys. We got a music now. No, we don't. So the margarita, I would say this is I haven't read this, but I would say that's probably the most popular cocktail, not only in the nation, I would imagine the world. What do you think? I would say it's the most popular cocktail. Like, when you think about drinks, what comes to mind? If you're not, if you're not a seasoned drinker, if you don't know much about drinking, or if you don't drink much, what do you?
Especially in the Southwest, in this part of the world, like margarita is
like a margarita, or maybe even like a vodka and soda. You know what I mean? Like a generic high, it's not generic, but a vodka and soda, Jack and Coke. But margarita, I would have to say margarita. Everybody has their own variations. We're going to do we're not going to do a well-style margarita like we did for the Cuba Libre, simply because we just don't have some of those ingredients to make them. We use everything fresh. We got some really nice ingredients. So we're just going to do like a very humble margarita, and then we're going to do something called a Tommy's margarita, and then we're going to do my version of a margarita, which earned that. So, come to the Hardwood and try the second best margarita in Dewitt County. That's right, second best. My Uncle Russell. Cool. And then, of course, like we always do, we're going to always remind you more about the subscribing and the raffle. We're going to remind you more about leaving us money in our Venmo. Because remember, the bar may be open, but we are pretty much starting 3 steps back, 5 steps back. Screw it, 100 steps back. The Venmo supplies and creates the virtual happy hour. So please help us out with that. Really appreciate it. Let's do it. All right, so what we're going to do, everything's going to be shaken. We're going to start off with our measures. Frick. Well, that's... I'll do that scoop. There it is. Okay, so we're going to do agave nectar syrup. So essentially, like we talked about the honey syrup, we did the same thing with the agave. So we just did a 1-to-1 ratio with warm water, got it to this. If you put agave directly to a drink, it's gonna, sorry for the lack of a better word, coagulate. It's just gonna be like thick at the bottom and sink to the bottom of your drink. So I just want to give it a little bit of dilution just so it helps disperse throughout the drink. So for this, we're gonna do 1/4 ounce right there. And then we're going to use a orange liqueur. Cointreau, everybody knows this one. This hails from France. Essentially triple sec orange liqueurs, curacao. They're all vastly different, but they all fall like under that profile, obviously. But yeah, this is. I'm pretty sure this is made with bittered orange pills, like dried orange pills, in a high distillate. I'm not exactly sure what the neutral spirit is or what it's made from, but I can look into that and we'll talk about it in the next happy hour or so on and so forth. Oh, look, it even has a margarita recipe on here. Maybe we'll mess around with that. Hey, Russ.
What time you start?
We're right now, buddy. Come say hi.
Okay.
Say hi, Russ. Like, seriously, come say hi. Guys, my Uncle Russell.
How's everybody doing? Thinking about you. I know it's tough for everybody, but it's only going to get better. Just stay away from Minneapolis. God bless y'all. Take care of my buddy Doug here, please.
Thanks, Russ.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, bud. I almost called him Pop. It's not my pop, it's my uncle. So y'all might hear me talk about my Uncle Russell quite often. That's him. One of my favorite persons on the planet. We're going to do 1/2 ounce. Oh, I just broke a cardinal rule. If anybody can tell me what the cardinal rule is, that I just broke. Something I always preach. Not you. That's a good one. We got it. Y'all tell me. Y'all watching at home? You tell me. You going home, Russ?
Tell them something I never heard about before.
I am.
Tell them something good for them.
I am.
Gentlemen, come on out here for them.
Thanks, Russ.
Love you, Doug.
Love you, Russ. Get home safe. Freshly squeezed lime juice, double strained. 3/4 ounces. What do you say? If somebody says it during this, another toss in the raffle. Yeah. If you know the cardinal rule I just broke, which is quite obvious, we'll toss your name into the raffle again. All right. And so we don't have the most vast tequila selection here yet. Somebody I highly respect that really helps me learn about these bottles and educates me about bottles. Kelly O'Hare up in Austin. He works for an amazing company, Victory Wine Group. He has an extreme knowledge on agave, and I need to really, and he's so passionate, I need to talk to him more about it and like really get into that. So, because I know Morgan, you're a big fan of tequila.
Oh,
Yeah, Morgan loves tequila.
Doesn't
Sometimes
always love me, but I love it.
I feel like Morgan likes tequila more than rum.
Just kidding. Hey, Daryl.
Hey, Daryl.
I'm not terribly monogamous when it comes to my liquor.
Indeed.
That's it.
All right, so
Mighty good.
So, a white agave tequila. We're using Hornitos, quality product, affordable, so why not? We're just gonna do 1.5 ounces. So this build is, for the most part, a basic margarita build. Like something that if I were to get this build at a restaurant and they built it like this, I would be quite fine. I'd be quite pleased with it. Brought that muddler out here because the ice was frozen. What did I do with that bad boy? Whack it.
Is that freezer still not freezing it right?
No, it's freezing too good. We need to warm it up. No, don't worry about it. Nothing to worry about now. Dude, lockdown's over. We're getting back together. We have Miller. I went to HEB today, and I had some Miller Lite. And they're like, "What's it for?" I'm like, I just having I'm like, I'm just getting some Miller Lite just to have it. They're like, "Oh, not for the bar." I'm like, "Well, actually, we are gonna have Miller Lite at the bar." They're like, and everybody's just like, "What?" Well,
Hey, what's up, James?
hey James, what's up? James Brandon, come get you. We need to get you your syrups, man. Lock that tin, baby. Kind of hard shake. Hope everybody's okay. Got some sirens going on again by the highway, 183. So you hear some zooming and some booming. It's part of the charm, right? Yeah, this ice is pretty cold, so who am I, Matty Malort? Got him. Got him. All right, just dirty. Just dump everything into the glass. Oh God, are they coming down? Here we go. I really do hope everybody's okay. I always felt that always bums me out when the sirens come racing down. Yeah. Well.
All right. Let's get on this board.
So again, this ice from McDonald's. Boom. So salt. Everybody loves salt on a margarita. So do I. I like salt on my margarita. We use lava salt, which is the black salt harvested from lava rocks, volcanic ash, or whatever, I don't know. Just gonna do a sprinkle of it on there. It's aesthetically pleasing, nice grain. Like if you do get a grain before it dissolves, it feels really great on the palate. Yeah, it's just different. But use any salt you want. I highly recommend like a quality salt, or even using just kosher salt before you use like iodine salt or like fine grain salt. I would use like a nice coarse kosher salt. For me, it's more about the mouthfeel. But this lava salt's really nice too. It has a nice grain to it. So anyways, this is going to be a basic margarita. And that's solid. You would love this. I'm drinking out of it. I got to make you another one. Don't worry, I got you.
I need to rehydrate from last night anyway.
What'd you do? Oh, we'll talk about that out there. Okay, so margarita, old school cocktail. I think it comes from the early 1900s. I think it actually hails from Tijuana, if I'm not wrong. Where's Pueblo? Mexico. Pueblo? I don't know. But anyways, like something about a lady named Bertha made it or something like that. But essentially what this is a variation of a cocktail called a daisy. And a daisy is going to be essentially a spirit. So daisies kind of go hand in hand with daiquiris in ways, because they'll always have liqueur. I'm pretty sure they'll always have like a lime element to it, some syrup, and then some spirit. You always see it. You may see a lot with daisies made a lot with gin. Sometimes you see daisies made with chartreuse, which is the way I like to make a daisy. But the margarita, yeah, essentially it's a tequila version of a classic cocktail called a daisy, and it's become one of the most amazing cocktails in the world, which we just said. So you go to certain, say you go to a chain restaurant and you get a margarita. You get a frozen margarita, or you get a margarita on the rocks, and it's super sweet, super tart, because they're using it from pre-made mix, and there is straight up chemicals in it. That is why you probably don't like a margarita. So do yourself a favor, get a quality bottle of tequila, get some freshly squeezed juice, get some agave nectar, and then get yourself some triple sec, Cointreau, Grand Marnier, get yourself maybe some Combière, something, or even just orange juice. And that's going to be 10 times better than those price savers, You should never buy margarita mix pre-made. You just shouldn't. You should never be like, oh, I had the best margarita ever. And if you look at somebody grabbing a freaking cylinder of biscuits out of the freezer, but it's just lime juice, don't do it. I don't recommend it. But at the same time, that's all you got. I understand. Times are tough, so forgive me for being pretentious. Seriously, I apologize. That's solid. Okay. Let's do the Tommies. Hey-oh! Brr, cows. So again, please don't forget to tip us on Venmo. Really helps us out, gets us through. Hardwood is again limping along, so please come show us some love. Come try these margaritas with us, dude. Trust me, we're ready to make you whatever you want. We have disposable cups and everything, which is a bummer because we love using our nice glassware and stuff like that. But you know, going through the motions. Yeah, tell me.
It's going to be half-ounce beer agave, ounce of lime juice.
2 ounces tequila. It's like there's no. All right, so Tommy's Margarita. I have a good friend of mine, Foster. He, I'm pretty sure that's how he likes his margarita. I think he likes the Tommy's Margarita. So, Tommy's Margarita. I think that one actually comes from like the '90s, maybe, right?
It's probably one that you see that's the most popular. They opened that restaurant, like the original Tommy's in San Francisco.
Yeah.
In the, I'm gonna say this late '70s, early '80s.
I notice I sway a lot. I apologize. I know that can be annoying.
Let's see what it says here. '1987, 1988.
That's how long it was open.
They set up Tommy's in 1965, but this margarita was created around '87, '88.
Okay, I knew it was like a more modern style. Okay, so let's build one. So this is a good way to have a margarita variation. If you just have tequila and some lime juice and some agave, or even just sugar, you can replace it with just sugar. Do it that way. So we're gonna go ahead and take. You said a 1/4 ounce. Half ounce. Ooh de lale. Half ounce of the agave syrup that we made. Again, 1-to-1 ratio, just to give it some, give you more control of your product. Ounce. You can do 1 ounce of the fresh squeezed lime juice. And again, we're just going to go ahead and just use a quality white tequila, 2 ounces. Pretty much a little bit stronger than the last one we made. Because the last one we replaced the 70 and 2 ounces, we did 1.5 ounces of tequila and then a 1/2 ounce of Cointreau. So same amount of alcohol in a sense, not necessarily as strong in proof. No, yeah, it is. This is 80 proof, so it's the same. Just give it some more texture, because there's no liqueur in there. I'm going to give it a pretty hard shake for about 10 seconds. Just to emulsify that lime juice, get it a little bit more frothy. Ooh. See what I mean? That froth that I'm talking about, that's essentially aerating and folding air into the molecules of the lime juice. I think emulsification really goes into the science of like fats, you know? And I think it's like folding air into fat and the fat capturing it, like sealing it. So I guess but I don't know if that has anything to do with lime. I know that citrus is a emulsifier. Citrus, mustard is an emulsifier. So is eggs, of course. Meat, I think all meats can be emulsified. I'm pretty sure, like when you make sausages and things like that, when you bind for it to bind together and not fall apart in the casing, it's essentially emulsified. So I think the meat and the fat in the meat does the emulsification in that.
Sounds right anyway.
Yeah. All right, so that's a Tommy's Marg. I didn't bring any tasting straws, Morgan, so you gotta tell me what it's like. You want salt?
No.
No salt. All right. Tommy's Margarita. So essentially a margarita without orange liqueur.
Exactly what it needs to be.
Solid.
Lime, tequila, and good to go.
Tastes everything. Just keeps on starting over. That's how I imagine it, kind of just bringing itself into the beginning. Because we always refer to the sugar as glue, something that holds it all together, kind of ties it all back, kind of like a pulley. Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Cool. It doesn't. You're not missing the orange in it.
Not really.
See, so when I drink a margarita, I like the orange. I look like that's the thing I look forward to. I take the sip, that tequila hits, the lime's tart, and then the sweetness, of course, to bring it back. But I always find that orange liqueur comes back around too. That's something I really, really, really like. What's up, dude? What? Any questions? Guys,
People saying hi.
hi everybody. What's up, man?
How's it going?
You know what I just thought of when I got this Creme Mezcal? It's pretty cool. It's pretty much Mezcal with agave syrup. It made me think of a not Tommy's Margarita, Mad Dog Margarita from Texas Chili Parlor. No? Steve Earle sings a song about them. Mad Dog Margaritas. But anyways, it's like what they're known for. It's their Mad Dog Margaritas. And I don't know how they make them, but every time I drink them, I'm always like, I'm pretty sure they just use like a Mezcal instead of like a standard tequila. And I don't, okay, forgive me. I shouldn't even try to explain this, but I will my best. All tequilas are Mezcal, but not all Mezcals are tequilas. I'm pretty sure that's the rule of thumb, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Blue Weber agave, is that?
Yeah, blue agave from, I think there's like half a dozen specific states in
Yeah.
Mexico that it can be.
Like Sotal? Is Sotal agave?
All mezcal, tequila, all that's agave.
Yeah. I mean, but like Sotal, I mean, is that in the same category?
Sotol is still a mezcal.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
A very good mezcal. But
Yeah.
A mezcal.
Yeah, I guess they make it around here too now. Or that one brand that's around here. Isn't there? But it doesn't matter. So, Desert Fox, I believe. Desert Fox, I believe is what it's called. Isn't that made in Texas?
I'm not familiar with that one. Basically like champagne. Tequila is. It can only be made in five certain regions of Mexico. And it's made out of one type of agave.
That's referred to as an AOC. So an AOC, it means it's a French word. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But if somebody says it needs an AOC, champagne has an AOC, cognac has an AOC, and then so does rum agricole that we always talk about as an AOC. And yeah, I knew tequila had an AOC as well. It's like a pale. It's a pale of something, whatever. So. But I had this really beautiful mezcal too, but I was going to use this in my version of the margarita in our agave blend. So, and then I was also thinking about just doing like a ranch water as well. Maddie, what do you want to try? You want to try ranch water? Let's do a ranch water.
Basically means protected designation of origin.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't pronounce the French.
So I've heard so many backstories about the ranch water. I've heard it was made in Austin at Ranch 616. I've heard it was made on King's Ranch. I've heard that it's just something that's been around since the 80s, but it's just now gaining popularity. But essentially what it is tequila, sparkling water, and a little bit of lime. We take ours a little step farther. We give a little bit more love. So we're going to go ahead and build you one now. And we're going to go and use the agave syrup. And we're going to do 1/4 ounce. We're going to take our lime juice. We're going to do 3/4 ounces of lime juice. Forgive me in these little chintzy bottles. That's all I got. All right, we'll do a 1/2 ounce Cointreau.
Cody Knox said Desert Door Sotol Driftwood.
Desert Door. Thank you. I haven't had it yet, but I've heard it's pretty cool. I figured you would know.
I'll keep my eyes open for that one.
1.5 ounces white tequila. get your ice. All right. Shake it like nobody's watching. Pack with ice. Get yourself a Topo Chico. Top it off. I don't have orange bitters. Typically, I dash with some orange bitters, then hit it with a straw. I don't have orange bitters or a straw, so make sure, maybe Batty, when you try this, stick your finger in there. I would, just to mix it up a little bit. You're just gonna taste Topo on the top. How's that? Essentially, ours is just a stretched out margarita. I know some people refer to them as, or there's like a skinny margarita that I've heard about. I don't necessarily know what that is. Do you?
Diet margarita, I guess. Light agave syrup, I guess. Yeah.
Sugar-free agave.
They use sweet and low in it. I don't know.
So Cody, thanks for watching again, my man. So excited to see you tuning in over and over. Dude, we got some really cool, Batty and I, aka Matty Mustache, aka Matty Malloy, aka Matt. We mapped out the next few episodes. We got some really cool stuff coming up in the next couple of weeks. Can't wait to tell you all about the 13th episode. It's gonna be cool. Real cool. Please Venmo us. We need your money. Doug Blank. We'll take it. Were you on the water today?
Huh?
Were you on the water today?
No, I was gonna go tomorrow.
So anyways, look at the Mad Dog Margarita. I don't know how they make it, so I would hate to just wing it. If I drink so many of them there. Off Lavaca down to near campus on Lavaca Street, Texas Chili Parlor, iconic. I can only imagine they weathered the storm. That they'll be back open, up and running. It's like one of the best places in Austin. I used to go just there just to spend an afternoon and eat. What's up? Good? Oh, what you make those faces, Patty? When you make those faces, I think something's going wrong.
And like cut off the broadcast there for a second because somebody's calling.
Oh, gotcha. How dare somebody call me? One of these days, one of these days, nobody will call me. So yeah. I'm sure Death & Co. has a margarita in their book. I never looked for that. Yeah, so tequila's never been my number one jam, but like in my older years and just trying these trying new bottles and hearing the history about it, I know that there's like this whole entire process, this whole entire like back-breaking process to make tequila. A tremendous amount of heart. I do know that there's like processes that are really frowned upon in certain realms. Something called the diffusers. You know what I'm talking about? So these like giant machines, they pretty much throw the agave in and like just essentially like rips all the passion out of it. And I am bastardizing that by all means. But I mean, when you watch the videos and stuff, these dudes working in the fields and like working and like hauling and smoking these agave stuff and like doing the whole process, it's quite. Cody, thank you so much, my man. Where we at? What time we got?
We're right at 30 minutes.
Cool. Let's do my version of a margarita. So, margarita I made to get second best in Dewitt County. You know, when I was doing this, I was always saying like, when I came back, we were all, you know, it's fun. I'm grateful. That was a really fun experience. But I'd rather have the second best margarita, honestly, because if you had the first best, somebody come to Hardwood and be like, "Oh, I heard you have the best margarita in town." I'm like, oh, because of the sign. And then they're like, yeah, and then give the best margarita that they in Cuero, like, it's all right for the best margarita in Cuero. But if you give them the second best margarita in Cuero, then you're like, hey, this is pretty good for the second best margarita in Cuero, right?
Here's to low expectations.
Indeed. Here, here. Huzzah. If,
Don't throw that glass. Huzzah.
oh, dude. So Maddie and I were talking today. We forgot to post the question. So a lot happened. We reopened. It kind of shooting from the hip and on all aspects right now. So we had to put a lot of focus into getting this place reopened. So the scavenger hunt details, we are sorry for falling short on those, but we have all the questions written. We have everything mapped out. We're going to post them today. So let's post them on our Facebook page. Let's post it on the Facebook page. So if y'all want to do the scavenger hunt, we'll post the questions today. Go there, answer the questions, and then we'll also have a number that we'll post. Well, it's our, pretty much you call and leave a message on the number posted for the hardwood. That's where you leave all the answers, and we'll let you know how it goes.
Matt Ariana said, have you tried Kava tequila?
So Matt's here. So Matt joined us. You know, some of you staring off in the distance like, what's going on? I forgot Matt told me he was coming here today, and he really did. And welcome, Matt. We're happy to have you. Have I tried what, though?
Kava and tequila?
Nuh-uh.
It's made
Kosovo?
Cozumel.
Oh, Cozumel. No, I have not.
It's like
Kosovo?
tequila.
Wait, tequila in Kosovo? How did they pull that off?
I was like, it's intense.
All right.
Really good. It tastes like coffee.
Coffee? Noted. Everybody doing good? Cool. All right, let's get this rolling. What did I do? My the syrup I made. This syrup I made. So this is a syrup that I make in house. It is going to be our salted coconut syrup with also blended with our house-made orgeat, and we're going to do a 1/2 ounce. So there's already salt in the syrup, so you don't have to add any at the end. And it's coconut sugar. It's just what you think it is. Sugar derived from coconut. It's nice and dark. This color comes from, well, a little bit from the salt, but mainly it's actually from the coconut sugar. We're going to do 3/4 ounces of lime juice. 3/4 ounces tends to be the best way to go on lime juice. I mean, sometimes, like, some people like their drinks a little bit more dry, so 1 ounce. But I think 3/4 ounces is always, especially when it's freshly squeezed, always a great way to go. 3/4 ounce. We're going to do a 1/2 ounce Cointreau. All right, we are going to do 1 ounce of tequila. We're going to do 1/4 ounce of a beautiful mezcal. This is Rey Campero. I cannot tell you how much this Joven mezcal, a young mezcal, how well it is, and you can get this at Ranch House Spirits. And again, thank you for Ranch House Spirits for showing us so much love and helping us do these virtual happy hours. It means the world. We're going to do about 1/4 ounce. Hey, Betty, will you show them this bottle? Thanks, Betty. I'd like to thank my mother for help. We're running a little bit late today getting the bar set up because now we actually have shifts back open. We're back open, so we're hustling back and forth. I'd like to thank my mom for listening to my panic and helping me decorate the table today. Typically I do it. So this is all my mom's stuff. This is all my stuff. Just saying. Let's put some ice in this bad boy.
Alright, we really know this is wrong.
Hey, will you do me a solid? Will you go get me a glass?
Rock sauce.
I guess I could just show you this some time out.
No, I'm saying like a that crystal one. That's like this. prisons.
That's rectangular?
Well, I was like, there you go. Are you happy now?
Thank you. I wouldn't know what that meant either. I'd be like, get the square glass.
Zoltan.
Sultan. Dude, where's my car, right? So we're gonna wait to shake this to before he comes to the glass. Dude, that overcast, that cloud just rolled in. It's so nice. What is next week's episode, Maddie? So we can announce it in a few minutes. Thanks, sir. All right, bigger shake. So you guys got these tins. You can see that they're locked right here. Am I speaking? Am I? Tell me, can you see it? All right. So you don't have to beat them like this. You just take it. You just pull on that air gap, and it comes right out. I know, I just wanted to show her, but that's what I did. I want to show you I know how to do it. You know how pretty that is. That's so cute. Again, some margarita. So this is our version of margarita. Just take a, pretty much only thing in the lava salt, of course. The only thing we really changed up on this one is the syrup base, really, and it's there's no agave in this one. House-made orgeat, which is our almond syrup that we're so proud of, and then also the salty coconut syrup. And to our guest, Matt, all you gotta do is have a sip and tell us what you think you take. Like, tell us what you get from it. That's good, he says.
That's great.
That's great, he says.
Is it second best?
Is it the second best in town?
Probably the first best.
No, we really want to hold on to that second best title. I just love when they gave it so my buddy Justin, who was just in here, I was on his barbecue team. He talked me into doing. Well, he kind of talked me into it. I was really excited to do it with them. Whatever. I'm like, I'll just make a margarita. And I'll never forget. I did it. Blah blah. Decorated table. All that stuff came back, and he came in the same night. He just wham. And I'm like, oh hell yeah, second best. And then he showed me. I'm like, that's the flyer. All right, that's great. It's a drunk turkey and a margarita holding a line.
You signed it or somebody else signed it?
Justin did. Margaritas. I think it might be my favorite thing ever.
Turkey's excited.
Look at him. He's just like, hi. It's like, hey.
Who doesn't want to bathe in a margarita?
I know. That's what I'm saying. So that's the prize. Those that aren't from Cuero, we're known for turkeys. High school team, it's called the Gobblers. Green Gobblers. Go mean green. Our mascot has arms. Our turkey has human arms. Green human arms. Our town has an actual mascot, which is a turkey named Ruby Begonia. There's another town in another part of the nation that claims to be the turkey capital of the world, like we do. So, they have a turkey, and its name is Paycheck. So twice a year, we meet up, we go for turkey races, and whoever wins is the turkey capital for the next race. We, as far as I'm concerned, we are the turkey capital of the world. Always will be. Our town mascot's name is Ruby Begonia, for Christ's sakes. It's amazing. Here to Ruby Begonia. Ruby Begonia. Huzzah to Ruby Begonia. So, another cool thing. Now we're back open. Online store should be up and running sometime next week, and our syrups will be available from now on online. We will ship them to you, but the way that it's going to have to work is like we're going to have to not necessarily overnight them to you, but we're going to have to send them to you cool. You got to keep them in your fridge so we don't have any preservatives in them. And the shipping, I did a test on it, and I did my first shipping. It is quite expensive, so we're gonna figure out a way to maybe take away at that to make it a little bit more affordable in the process to ship. So we will ship them to you, but it's really, if you can come by and pick them up, that'd be great too. But you can always buy them online, and we'll get it going. We'll send it to you. And like, we're trying to get the food. Hopefully next week we have food. And get that all going and everything like that. So, anyways, we'll do food and get that going, do our to-go and everything like that, and that will do all the online ordering, and then we'll probably start doing to-go cocktails again too next week, because we're open. Where we at, Maddie? Plenty of time to hang out with you fools. You make another margarita. Screw it. Let's try with this stuff. Creme de mezcal. Whoa, that's super smoky. It's really not that sweet. Let's tell you what. We'll do it like this. Do a 1/4 ounce of the agave. Do a 1/4 ounce of this mezcal liqueur. Go get that creme de banane, please. That'd be tight in here. Yeah, it's a lot of salt. Harvested from the
volcano itself.
Volcano itself of Cuero Lake.
Stuck his hand in the volcano.
So if you guys are familiar with Cuero, you know the park's on top of a hill. The legends have it that that hill is a volcano. Was a volcano, and the hole of the volcano, which is known as the ditch, filled up with water, and now it is the glorious Cuero Lake. I think that lake is like only like 3 feet deep across the entire thing. Yeah, I mean it's. I have seen people put boats. Dude, one of my buddies, one of my dearest friends, whose wife was just inside. He like kicks ass in the Texas Water Safari. Thank you, sir. Kicks ass in the Texas Water Safari, and he practices sprints and stuff in the lake. Just he's like, it's long enough, turn around and tip over. You stand up, get back in your boat. Like, huh? Never thought about that. And he's like an amazing paddler. So, 1/4 ounce of mezcal, 1/4 ounce of agave. Let's do 1/2 ounce of the creme de banane. Tip is Fusion Spirits. Can't talk to you guys about this enough. My favorite liqueur brand. It's exactly what they say it's going to be. Creme de banane, just ripened bananas and a neutral spirit, sweetened. It's amazing. No artificial flavoring whatsoever. Do not use the crap Kruper or whatever. Use a quality product. Available at Ranch House Spirits. Do 1/2 ounce. What do you say, Matty? 1/2 ounce? What do you say, Maddie? Some tequila? 1.5 ounces, maybe? Yeah, I'll do 1.5 ounces. Be a little bit boozier. I mean, I did 1.5 ounces just so I knew I was going to spill some off for the homies. Oh, is it my turn for a drink? Is this for me? Oh, yeah. Like and subscribe if you want Matty Boo Batty to make a drink on this virtual happy hour next week. No, I'm not going to do that to you today. No, it's not my turn. Is it your turn?
I won't turn my drink down. I can live with that.
Morgan, can I reach your cup? Just throw it out over there. And thank you, Morgan, for the clean cup. Straight from the dish machine. Grab one, too. This one's for Morgan. You got one or two? I put lime juice in there?
I don't think so. No.
The hell were you? You're supposed to help me.
You were sending me after bottles.
God dang it. Like, what the hell's missing in there? Like, that's just sweet tequila. I mean, it's decent.
It's decent. It's just it's missing like that kind of like tangy elements of margarita.
That's like the two mistakes of this one. Granted, I'm like super excited, truck. I'm like super excited that we're back up and running, so I'm kind of dropping the ball. Remember that one time? Who remembers when the first episode when we poured the bitters?
Oh, and like you didn't have.
I like blended bitters and I put them back into a bitters bottle and I forgot to put the dasher back on. I'm like, and 2 dashes of bitters. Whoosh. I meant 3 ounces of bitters. We drink it. Oh, it's much better. Oh yeah. God dang it! You only brought 2 straws, Matty Boo Batty. You don't need one. You're drinking
Yeah,
it. I'm all pissed.
there we go.
Yeah. Go ahead. Tell us about it. How's it going? Want to come say hi? Why not?
That smoky mezcal really.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And creme de banana, just a very subtle little sweetness there. At the
Yeah, it's
end.
like, I mean, you always hear about like mango margaritas, peach margaritas, stuff like that. It's like, man, dude, like, I mean, I guess that's really all that really changes the elements to it, I would think. I mean, oh, dude, Gulfbreeze Winery does amazing wine. Y'all do killer wine-based margaritas. Well, I mean, sangria is awesome. Is that what y'all do? Is that what y'all?
That's one of them. We got some other stuff that we're kind of R&Ding right
well, they
now.
have amazing frozen wine based. That's why I'm like, well, I guess you don't have a frozen margarita on tap. It's the
sangria. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, I can only imagine what they could do in a margarita situation. But dude, Gulfbreeze, go check them out. Outskirts of Victoria, awesome boys who carry the product here, and they're always a great substitute to use their wine in wine based cocktails. They kick butt. They're awesome. Where are we at?
Right under 48 minutes.
Okay, so yeah, we'll keep you posted. Guys, please go to the YouTube channel, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Please let us know if you've already subscribed, so we'll put you in this week's raffle. Again, we'll post about the scavenger hunt too. Venmo us, it really helps us out keeping this going. And to everybody that's been like keeping up with us, especially like my boy like Cody Knox and Jesse is always showing us love. Dude, thank y'all so much. It really means the world. We have, next week is, what is it again next week? Spritzers
and Tom Collins.
Spritzer. So Tom Collins is next week's episode, but we're going to do a solid Tom Collins, and then we're going to do different variations of like Spritzers and things like that. Maybe some lower ABV and stuff because it's getting hotter. I think that'd be a really great thing to introduce to you guys. And then that'll be episode 11. Then episode 12 we got mapped out to about episode 13, right? 13 is going to be pretty wild because we all like the number 13 or whatever, something like that. What? Oh yeah, just fly down the alley, buddy. Just don't mind everybody else here. He was on his phone going like 25 miles an hour down the alley, just like.
Yeah, that dude pulled out right in front of me as I turned into the alley coming in.
We know who you are, mister. You better slow down
Probably
before
watching
we slow. Yeah, he's like, oh man, there he is. You always see those weird meme videos where somebody's like, just like, you see sirens on their phone, they look out the window, the cop car's going by. So the syrups, salted coconut syrup's pretty awesome. Check it out. Let's do. I really want to drink that banana one, so I'm gonna bang that one out one more time. I'll bang two out. One for me and you, Maddie. Boo Betty. That's for you. You have your glass, Maddie, Boo Betty?
That's not what I wanted to do, but all right.
What'd you do?
I threw it on the table a little bit.
Thought you just threw it right on Morgan's truck.
I was trying to miss his truck and I was trying to get in the between, but it kind of like.
That would be nowhere near the worst thing that's ever happened to that vehicle.
All right, we're gonna wing it one more time with that banana core because it's so great. And but this time, we're gonna use our award-winning coconut syrup.
Chelsea said, "We got a bottle of Skelly tequila for the sombrero. I'm too lazy to make margaritas at home, but it was delicious after all." And she said she uses the salted coconut syrup, that also makes for an awesome latte.
Thank you so much for saying that. You hear that, guys? Come get the syrup and make yourself a skull latte. What?
Got a bottle of Skelly tequila for the sombrero.
Me smart. Me smart. Punch, punch, punch. Kick, kick, kick. Balls, balls, balls. All right, we're going to do a half ounce of this bad boy because why not? 3/4 ounces of lime juice. This one will have lime juice. Do a half ounce of banana core. Excuse my faithful assistants for being chatty Cathy's over here. Not that anything wrong with being Kathy or anything like that. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. See how pretty that was? Dude, this makes a great drink called a Naked Ape. We did a version of it, a tiki version of it, for the wintertime called the Caroling Ape. Man, that's something that y'all need to remind me of. The Naked Ape with this Tempest Fusion Kunta Banan is where it's at. Let's do a splish splash of mezcal, just a 1/4 ounce. We'll do 1.5 ounces of white tequila. Oh crap, Maddie Batty, I forgot that I was making 2 of them. Alright, we'll just do the build again. And we'll just sear it into everybody's brain. So, we're going to build 2, so we're going to go ahead and build again. Typically, I would have doubled up on that, but I totally forgot I was doing that. So let's do, what did I say, 1/2 ounce? Start with that. 1/2 ounce of our house-made coconut syrup blended with our orgeat. 3/4 ounces of freshly squeezed lime juice. 1/2 ounce of crème de banane. 1/4 ounce of a beautiful mezcal. So when I drink this mezcal neat, the one thing that I pick up for some reason, especially when I drink like mezcals with like, this doesn't have the smoke that you would compare, that most people think of mezcal. This has like has a different presence. I think it tastes a lot. It has like a radish element to it, like a nice radish, like spicy radish. You know, like, kind of like I always refer to the Machino, the Lexard liqueur, like that sensation, like, oh, it's about to get spicy, but it never does. You know, but it's like a radish. If you don't know what a radish tastes like, go to your local grocery store and get yourself a damn radish.
Pick it up out there and just take a bite out of it.
And then run out. Oh, tequila.
Don't do that. 'Cause it's felony.
Is it really?
It's felony. Tampering.
Oh yeah, because you're not stilling.
Product tampering. That's what the people say on that ice cream. That is a felony.
Like, sure, you have never done that?
Yeah,
Like,
third degree felony.
It's like 5 years ago.
Don't go to your store and lick or buy stuff.
Because let's be honest, if you go to jail for licking produce,
You're gonna have a hard time.
what is going on out here?
It's just crazy it's not a state jail felony. It's a third degree felony. Like,
Vigorous shake, ladies and gentlemen. Well, since you gave me a tall glass, we're gonna make yours spritzer. Look how cute that is. So the reason I don't put lime wedges and stuff in the margaritas is because there's already enough lime juice in there. I don't want you guys adding more to it, and doesn't need it. It's beautiful enough as it is. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's nutty from that order shot. So it's going to have that beautiful, a kiss of that smoke, that radish I'm talking about, and their quality tequila running through it. Obviously, is that base, that agave flavor that everybody's familiar with, and it's going to, where like the citrus is going to have that tartness, kind of like sting the back of your jaw, and just like when it gets feel a little like it's a little bit too much, that sugar really pulls it back in. That saltiness is kind of just like, it's evolving for sure, but it is present the entire time. But it's just really that salt and that sugar are really playing off each other really well. That salt, that sweetness is like quite present, maybe a little bit high, but that salt is pulling it back down. And then again, it's just that sugar's binding everything together, so it's kind of like that pulley that I always refer to. It's just in perpetual motion until it fades away. You just have that urge for another drink, another sip. That cream banana's cool. It's just not orange. It's like decadent, rich, viscous banana, ripe banana, like banana nut bread. Viscous.
like, almost like caramelized banana. Like it's
Yeah.
very like.
And it's there. It's present. It's present, but it's just a little bit goes a long way kind of scenario, you know. And like, you know, salt pulls things together. It pulls flavor out of anything. Like when you add salt to even to your simple syrup, just a pinch of salt, it makes it more pronounced. It's just something a little more. I put salt on my fruit. You know, it just pulls those sugars to the surface. It's literally leaching, pulling the liquid out.
Why people put salt on watermelon?
Yeah. So it's pulling the sugars out of the watermelon to the top, to the surface. So that's why it's so special when you put salt on things. But guys, we're open. Come visit. Check out our Facebook. Please go to our YouTube page, our Instagram. Check it all out. Keep up with us. Please call ahead. If you're gonna travel more than 10 minutes, please give us a call ahead just so we know that you're coming. We can make a reservation for you, or at least let you know that we don't have space for you. So sorry, we don't want you to go all the way out of your way to have to turn around kind of situation. But at the same time, we want to make sure you're having a great experience as well. So just give us a call ahead. If we don't answer, chances are we are full. But alas, this is the way it is. Probably in the next couple of weeks, the grip will loosen a little bit and more people can come in. I can't wait till I able to put bar stools back at the bar and just get back to what we're doing. I know there's going to be a new normal. Who knows what it's going to be? Whatever it is going to be, we are going to do our part and play by the rules. Want everybody to be safe. We are not taking this lightly. We know how serious it was. I know how serious it is. It shut down my business for pretty much 3 months, and we went through a lot. And all you people that have been watching and that know what we've been going through, I think y'all can appreciate us being back open and the struggles that I went through to get us here. We still have a very long, dirty road ahead of us. Please please help us out by funding the virtual happy hour. Coming into the bar, we're being quite as transparent as we can be with what's happening. Vicky, thank you so much. We're trying to be as transparent as possible, let you know what's going on, because without you guys' help, without you guys' support, the hardwood would just fade away, and I appreciate you guys for not letting that happen. And with that said, we will do the raffle. We'll post it in the comments. That's how we do it, right? We raffle, we do the raffle, and then we'll post it in the comments, let you know. 2 prizes again this week. One of the prizes is crap.
Salt.
No. It's a Gold Freeze tumbler. I forgot to bring it out.
It's on the shelf.
Gold Freeze tumbler, provided by Gold Freeze Winery out of Victoria. It's the last one we got. So one of you lucky people are going to get that. And then we're going to keep on rolling it out. The scavenger hunt, play along. Scavenger hunt, the prizes are actually really cool. And one of the prizes is going to be, we're going to have a table for you out here to be a part of the virtual happy hour, and you'll be our guest. So we're not all just pounding the drinks. We're going to let you have it. Hopefully y'all won't be as mouthy. Just kidding. Cute. I love it. And
Oh yeah, and bring it to the winery. It gets you a discount on wine slushes.
discount on wine slushes when you bring this to the winery. What's the best way to say? What do y'all do? Y'all say y'all's address, or y'all just say location outside of Victoria, outskirts of Victoria? Look them up online. Google Gold Freeze Winery. There's an address. They're awesome.
Address is on our Facebook page, as well as the rest of our contact information.
That's right. And guys, reach out to Matty Bubatti, aka Matty, aka Matty Mustache, aka Matty Malort. Follow him.
Films stuff.
He films stuff, and he's a White Sox fan. That's all we know about him. That's all we know. And then every now and then he throws in some information that is well needed, or makes faces at me to make you think that this whole thing's crumbling. Matty Bubatti's actually been picking up some bar shifts, and he's been kicking butt. So come show him some love. He'll be making a presence. He'll be around, staffing up. Oh, looking for a few more people that are interested to work, essentially part-time, looking for somebody that wants to learn how to cook. We are looking for another bartender. The bartender situation, it is going to be a training experience. You are not just going to get behind the bar. It is going to be weeks, if not months, of training. You got to learn about our bottles. You got to learn about measuring. We do not want you to come in here with a speed bar mentality. We want to teach you the craft. Everything is consistent. We measure everything. It is the way it should be done. We are just trying to be as consistent as possible. We're not going to have a situation where somebody's like, oh, I wish Doug was here because I like the way he makes an old-fashioned. It's like, no. We all make the same old-fashioned. And we're going to show you how to do it. And we're going to tell you why it's amazing. We're going to make margaritas. We're going to tell you why it's so special when we give it to you. And that's what we do here. We provide experience, an elevated experience. Not for the rest. Try to be. We don't want to be the best bar in Cuero. We don't want to just be the best bar in Texas. We want to be one of the best bars in the nation. And I think we can do it together with your help and your money. All of it. I'm just kidding. Just no, but seriously, give us your money. We need it bad. Where we at? Oh, guys, thank you all so much. Go make yourself a margarita. 10th episode. How cool is that? We did it. We're nowhere near over. We already have it mapped out. We'll see you next Friday. Again, next Friday, Tom Collins. And then along with the Tom Collins, we're going to be doing a bunch of spritzers. And can't wait to see you. Please, check it out. Bye.